My mom was a big IPL fan, and whenever I used to win the Man of the Match award, she used to call me at night and we used to talk about the performances. Reminisced Rashid Khan, who lost his mother a few months back, and now he came on to take the Man of the Match award. This is the same Man of the Match performance which helped Sunrisers Hyderabad open their account in this IPL after two consecutive defeats. As we have been telling in the previews, that this Rashid Khan has been targeted by a lot of teams in a different way. They play out Rashid Khan. But as we said in the preview, that if Sunrisers somehow manage to put pressure of run rate on the Delhi Capitals batsman, then Rashid Khan will come into play. And that exactly happened today. While chasing a 160 plus target, the SRH bowlers pressed them hard, got the wicket of Shaw, and they were 42 for 1 in the 7 overs. So 6 was the run rate at that point of time, and that's when Rashid was introduced, and the required run rate was over 9, and Shreyas Iyer was not going great guns. So Rashid had everything going for him today. Shreyas Iyer tried to attack him. He bowled a leg spinner outside off stump and got Shreyas Iyer caught in the deep cover. Then he got another important wicket, that is of Dhawan, who was a set batsman. He just set up Dhawan so very nicely, because first he bowled two or three leg spinners on his leg, and it was full. So what Dhawan did, he swept those balls, and then suddenly he bowled a googly outside off. Dhawan thought that it will be again fuller on the leg side and went for that sweep, but he misjudged the googly. It took an outside edge, and the keeper took the easy catch. And then in his last over, he got the vital wicket of Rishabh Pant, who was batting very sensibly for the third time in a row. But what he did was very interesting. Usually he was very fast, and batsmen at the death get the benefit of pace. What Rashid Khan did, he didn't bowl from the popping crease. He released the ball between the wicket and the umpire. Batsman thought that the ball will come to him at the usual pace, but because he released it from that far, it came on at a slower pace. And Rishabh Pant, trying to hit on the square leg or fine leg region, got caught as he couldn't clear the boundary. So he used his brains very well, got 3 wickets, and I think that was the match done and dusted there only.
The way the other teams avoided giving wickets to Rashid Khan, even Delhi could have afforded. There were two bowlers who actually were not bowling well. One is your fifth bowler to come, Abhishek, and you could have targeted Khalil. I just think they chose the wrong bowler. And see, if you give Rashid one wicket, he's going to pick up the rest of the wickets. But this win alone is not Rashid's credit. There is one player whom we mentioned in the preview should be included in the team, Kane Williamson. Kane Williamson has literally solved all the middle order woes of Sunrisers Hyderabad. The best part about Kane Williamson's innings was because he came down at number 4. What we were wondering is if Manish Pandey would be sent at number 4, because Williamson generally bats at 3. But he not only came out to bat at number 4, did you see how busy he was at the wickets? And
Right.
though Bairstow was the experienced partner, like he had spent a lot more time,
Yeah.
he was not that comfortable in the wicket. Kane
Yeah.
Williamson came out and he batted like he was already set. And who can forget that chip that we were talking about?
I call it the Roger Federer chip, because it's so classy. Just like Roger Federer, he used his wrists, and like it's like lazy elegance is
But
all.
Williamson, in a lot of ways, reminds you of Roger Federer.
Even Roger Federer's birthday and Kane Williamson's birthday is on the same date,
Oh
and
my
I
God.
feel that this guy came in the middle order on a pitch which was not that great to bat. Just played two dot balls, just two dot balls. At the start, he was going at a strike rate of 200, playing
Correct.
sensible innings. Williamson was the trump card for Sunrisers Hyderabad. If without Williamson, they couldn't have reached 140 also. And here I would like to point out that unlike the last match, when Sunrisers openers struggled against Pat Cummins and Bairstow threw away his wicket, here also in the first 5 overs against Ishant and Rabada and Nokia, they were not looking that great. But they made it a point, both Bairstow and Warner that they will not throw away their wicket. They were in the first 5 overs, they're 24 for no loss. But then in the sixth over, seventh over, and ninth over, they scored 14 runs each. That took care of the run rate. And this was the maturity.
They basically gave us a running masterclass. Wow, what running! In You remember Shaw saved a boundary and they took 3 runs in 1.4 overs. Hyderabad was 14 for no loss. And
Mm.
okay, when you listen to this score, Orgo, what do you think? How many boundaries were hit in that score? You would think
One.
minimum two,
Yeah,
but
two. Yeah.
actually one boundary was hit.
One was hit. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that means 10 runs they ran. So I think
Hmm.
any young kid watching, this is how you run. But
Correct.
all these runs, balls, Rashid Khan, everything would have been a waste if it had been not for some classic bowling. I will come to
Top
Bhuvaneshwar
class.
Kumar, but before
Yeah.
that, I have to say, Yorker masterclass in IPL, go to Natarajan. What beautiful Yorkers! Even Bumrah was not able to land all the apart from the super over, he was
Yeah.
struggling with Yorkers.
Yeah.
But Natarajan was bowling Yorkers at will. You remember as
Yeah.
kids, we used to be told that we'll place a 1 rupee coin and you have to hit that
Hit that.
exact place, and then the coin would be yours. I think
Hmm.
that's how Natarajan was hitting. Like he was looking at the stumps and he was looking at the feet of the batters and were like, "That's my 1 rupee coin and I need to hit it." Beautiful. And the best part is Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is back. His death
Correct.
bowling, but most importantly, the swing. The wicket of Prithvi Shaw. He set Prithvi Shaw up and it just left him at the last moment. He tried to hit the shot and he was
Hmm.
caught napping, literally, because he didn't realize that slow movement.
Hmm.
And then the way he got Hetmeyer out, Hetmeyer was looking very comfortable. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar bowled a very wide ball,
Hmm.
pushed Hetmeyer to chase the ball, and he
Hmm.
was caught.
Um, if I talk a little about maturity shown by someone like Rishabh Pant, this is the third straight innings where he has not played like he used to play earlier. This may have not
You
resulted
mean
in
a
a
stupid
win.
stroke?
Yeah, when Dhoni changed his gears during his initial stages of international cricket, he was also like this. He was also this brash attacking batsman. Then he suddenly changed his gears and tried to be the sensible batsman. Do you think Rishabh Pant is turning out to be that kind of a batsman? And do you think this strategy is he should follow this strategy?
Today he made just one mistake. He was
Hmm.
very matured with his batting, but his only mistake was he didn't do what Dhoni did used to do very beautifully. He used to patiently take the game till the last ball.
Hmm.
See, Rishabh Pant can hit big sixes, and it's not like when he's playing this game or playing showing his maturity, he's not hitting sixes. Today he attacked Abhishek Sharma and he
Hmm.
took a lot of runs, which
Hmm.
is fantastic. I think this is his way forward. Ponting has a lot to do with it, and this will actually change the whole dynamics of not Rishabh Pant alone, Rishabh Pant in the Indian team, because there was a
Correct.
lot of confusion about a finisher, especially with Dhoni retired now. You can always, of course, he won't win you all the games initially, but
Hmm.
if you can nurture him, which Virat Kohli and Ravi Shastri has shown that faith in him, settle down, play yourself in, take the match till the last over.
ऋषभ पंत ने तो बहुत मैच्योरिटी दिखाया, बट आप लोग क्यों पीछे रहोगे? आप भी थोड़ा मैच्योरिटी दिखाओ.
हाँ बिल्कुल, और मेच्योरिटी दिखा के लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करो हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल में, हमें फेसबुक में लाइक और फॉलो करो, और इंस्टाग्राम में भी फॉलो करो और जल्दी करो, क्योंकि समय किसी के लिए नहीं रुकता, इसीलिए हमें जाना भी पड़ेगा. बाय.